This is Keeyahtay with Deadboltphotos. I'm here for the Audition.com, and I'm sitting with the Audition. Introduce yourself. Tell us what you do in the band.
I'm Danny. Can I sing?
Tim, I play guitar.
We're at Sarah Ballroom tonight. You guys are playing supporting U6. How long have you guys been on this tour with them so far?
This is the second leg, as I was telling you. It's first leg was about a week and a half West Coast, and then this is the third show on the second half, and we go till I think the 23rd of May.
Yeah.
And then
23rd.
We go to the UK for 10 days to do Slam Dunk Festival.
Okay.
Come back and do 2 more weeks with a band called Mariana's Trench. Done for the summer.
And what are your plans for the summer then? What are you going to do the rest of the time?
Nothing.
Back to right?
Just hanging out.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I know you guys just had an EP come out this year. And it was the first one since you separated from Victory. How's that? How's the separation been? What's going on with the record?
It's good, man. Everything's been really positive, and to not have that monkey on our back, so to say, anymore. Be able to do what we want and know where our money's going and coming from, and just everything is just really nice.
We get a lot more control. It's just a lot more. It's an eye opener.
Yeah, definitely.
We get to be a lot more hands-on with a lot more stuff that we've been able to.
Are you trying to write it out without a record label? I mean, is that the plan?
I don't know if entirely we always want to be without a record label, but for right now, we just wanted to put something out there, just free and clear of anything else.
Right.
Just start new.
I mean, it's going on, especially actually with Victory and a couple other bands that I can think off the top of my head that have parted ways with them recently.
Right.
So it's weird. It's 2012. Sometimes you don't even need a record label. You can put it out, like you said, put it out on your own, put it out. The kids can still get it. Yeah.
If you can catch a good buzz, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
record labels is good for many things, but.
Go away. give us a few minutes.
But I'm glad it's doing well. It sounds great. It's a great album.
Thank you very much.
Like I told you when I came in, I used to, when that first album came in, Controversial Company, I rocked that shit for 2 years probably. And it's funny when today I was getting ready for this, I put it on again, and I haven't listened to it in a little while, and it still sounds good.
Cool.
You know what? We were just thinking about that record, and we hadn't listened to it in a really long time.
Put it on. It's pretty good.
And then we were breaking out some of the songs that we haven't played probably in years.
Yeah.
I did a run through, the last couple days, and I listened to some of the other newer stuff too, because it's been, it's hard to keep up sometimes.
Right.
And I never really let that die out completely. I mean, before today, it was probably a couple months ago, I still rotated in just because it's a great album. But the stuff you guys have been doing now sounds great too. I can see there's definitely a progression, which I appreciate.
Yeah.
And you're getting older, and the music, you're not trying to play the same songs you did 10 years ago, which I appreciate.
Right.
Speaking of, you guys got your 10-year anniversaries coming up as a band.
In a few years. Well, I mean, technically.
Yeah.
If you go technically, yeah.
I've been in the band for 7. We've been in the band for 7.
I've been in the band since 05, so you've been a little bit before that.
I mean, that's still 05, but technically.
The
We're
band.
7 years older, in my opinion.
Yeah.
You guys have toured with everyone from 30 Seconds to Mars to Silverstein, and now you're on tour with U6. Like, who are some bands you would love to still tour with that you haven't had a chance to yet?
That haven't?
Yeah, or who have you toured with that you would like to tour with again?
Jack's Man.
I think Jack's Mannequin is pretty universal.
You know what, dude? I want to go tour with Alan Stone, to be honest.
That'd be cool. I'd love to tour with the Ava Brothers or Foo Fighters' Feet. Unreal.
That would be a crazy tour. I
shot them last year. It was
great. What's like a great, when you guys think back of your career, 7 years, 10 years, whatever it is right now, what's something that stands out in your head as like something you're proud of, or a great memory, or some show that you just like, holy shit, like
Australia.
Yeah.
What's the festival?
Soundwave.
Soundwave Festival.
That was awesome.
First time we did Soundwave Festival.
I think the number one thing for me is I'm from Detroit. I had everybody clapping, and the light dude put the lights on the crowd, and 3,000 people standing up clapping. I just like stood back. My parents were there. My dad is like, I've never seen you in such shock in your life. I saw it and I was just like, oh my god, this is my dream. Like one of my dreams come true. This is amazing.
What would you guys think you'd be doing right now if you weren't in the Audition? Like where do you think your life would be?
That.
Playing hockey?
Yeah. That or probably trying to do something with English. Yeah. I was going to go to school to be something with English. I don't know, whatever the hell you can do with English, but
teach it.
Yeah, I guess.
I'd have 100 mil as an entrepreneur.
That was your plan? That was your backup?
Yeah.
That's a
pretty good
backup.
that. I want to go do half the day.
I'd be designing apps.
Yeah, I want to be an app
He like hardly would
I was
computer.
right on the cusp of being one of the greatest app designers.
And that's not too late, you know. You can always go back and like
Dude, that's gonna be a college course if I went back to school. App
creating
design.
apps. One of my friends does that now. It's a real pain in the ass.
I bet, dude.
You know, he's trying to actually design an app.
Payoff is great though, I bet.
Yeah.
It can be.
If you
know,
get a
I mean,
hit.
if you're that guy that made Twitter or like, you know, Instagram.
I've got a great
or
idea that I was telling you
Angry
guys earlier.
Yeah.
Or the
Yeah.
dot game where you poke dots. Like you don't do anything. It's just whatever becomes a fad. That's like the best.
It's, you know, I mean, it's weird. And like we were talking about before, like, you know, the way things go right now, things are hot and then they're not, you know, and I'm sure you guys know all about that firsthand, you know.
Witnessed it.
Yeah.
Seen a lot of hot, seen a lot of cold nowadays.
And there's a lot of bands that are blowing up that have been around for a while that I look at, I'm just like, how are these guys still making music? And then there's some bands, you know, like Thrice is my favorite band. They're doing their farewell tour and bums me out. You know, I'm like, Thrice is gonna stop making music for a while, but Kesha has a new record coming out, so it's like.
Think about U6, 7 years ago was the last time they had a record.
Yeah.
Now they're back.
They just sold 11,000
And
last
they
week,
just
so.
did great.
How has the tour been going so far with them? Like, you can get a response like across the board.
It's good, man. Everybody that asks me, I tell them this. It's nice, firstly, to play in front of people our age,
Right.
25, 26, 30. You know, and those are the people that work all day, every week, that are excited to go see a concert, that have maybe their own income, that can buy your merch and buy your CDs, and they actually enjoy themselves because, like I said, they work all week and they want to just have a release. You know, where you have some of the other kids, they go to shows every 2 shows every week, and they only go to see the band that they want to see. You know, people our age, I think, are more receptive to newer stuff just because they want to hear new music. They don't go specifically for one band.
Yeah, they don't go to 100 shows.
It's hard in this area to. There's no rock radio in New Jersey, New York area anymore. It's all SoundScan. It's like 9 songs, So for me, a lot of times, I shoot bands all the time. That's what I do. I love when I can see a new band I never heard of and they blow my mind. And like I told you, like when I saw you guys, that's how it was for me. Like I was there to see whoever you're opening for.
Right.
And you won me over, and I bought the CD, and like and that was one of those moments 7 years ago or whatever it was that I was like, these guys are great, and I'm gonna buy this record, and I want to like see what they're doing, and I want to see them play again. So, and then the flip side, sometimes it's the opposite. You see a band, you're like, oh, these guys are terrible, but like it's it's the nature of it, give and take.
Right.
So I agree with all that, and it's New Jersey's good for live shows. Like a lot of people come out, which, like I said, is surprising because there's no rock radio.
Yeah.
Which bums me out personally.
Yeah, I don't blame you, man.
You have any good tour stories or pranks or anything you guys like to do to keep yourself like?
Dude, we have so many stories, man. It's stupid. Most of them are very appropriate, but
in general, anyway. The entertainers sounds pretty.
We're like brothers, man. We pick on each other constantly. We fight constantly, just like brothers, man. It's interesting. It's really bad. Like people outside of our kind of close-knit group of friends that we know from touring stuff, usually bands that we've never met before, they're on tour with, they're just like, man, you guys really hate each other, huh? And like, not at all, like complete opposite, but the way we talk to each other is just completely like degrading. Just, like, and totally mean, like really, really mean. And it's just brotherly love, man.
I mean, I have 2 brothers. I know how shit goes firsthand.
Exactly.
I hate them sometimes, but like at the same time, it goes after that.
Yeah, exactly.
You hit that real quick? Just reset it?
No, I did it before.
I was
Random.
Good for you. Come on your way. Alright guys, well, just want to wrap it up. Thank you for sitting down with me, I appreciate it.
Thank you, man.
Looking forward to the show. You guys can take the stage in about 50 minutes or so.
It's like 9:30? Yeah.
8:45? I don't really know.
Oh, we want at 9:30, so.
Oh. Alright, well then you got some more time.
Cool.
Well, we got some time.
Yeah. But like I said, on a personal note, I'm stoked. It's been a while, and I'm looking forward to seeing the show.
Yeah, I'm excited to play, man.
I like all the music. I'll be down in the front taking pictures. Don't spend on me. Thank you again. Thanks with the Audition, Stereo Ballroom. It is a little bit before showtime, opening for Eve 6. Keeyahtay Deadboltphotos here from Audition.com. Thanks a lot, guys.
See ya.